Tybee Island, a charming coastal town located just a few miles from the bustling city of Savannah, Georgia. This hidden gem is a relaxing getaway by the sea, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Each year, thousands of tourists come to enjoy surfing, biking, and soaking up the sunshine on the tranquil beaches. We decided to visit Savannah and chose to make our way to the coast, where we stayed at the River's End Campground and RV Park on Tybee Island. And I have to say, we were pretty impressed. We were particularly impressed by the friendly staff who went out of their way to make sure that we had a great experience. And as far as RVs goes, the spots were very spacious and level with full hookups available. Most had 50 amp service, and there were plenty of pull-throughs for the larger RVs. If you don't have an RV, there are also cabins available at the campground with a variety of options, from small and cozy to larger or more spacious units. Additionally, they offer a designated tent camping area as well, and some spots have power and some are just primitive. Now, the best part about the campground is the location and its close proximity to the beach. The beaches are pretty nice, however, the water can get a little brownish looking depending on the tide conditions and the weather conditions. But one cool thing that we did like about the beaches is that on low tide, the water recedes pretty far back, so the area becomes more like a boardwalk, with many people jogging and walking and even riding bikes along the sand. We took advantage of the low tide on several mornings, and we rode our bikes all the way down the beach, so it was kind of cool, like riding down a boardwalk. In addition to the beaches and biking, the Tybee Island area has plenty to offer. From kayaking and fishing to stand-up paddleboarding, there's something literally for everyone. We decided to rent a kayak for the day from North Island Kayak, which was a company located not too far from the campground, and we did some exploring around the Savannah River. At the center of the mouth of the river stands the Cockspur Island Lighthouse, which was originally built sometime between 1837 and 1839 and was used as a day marker for ships delivering goods to the Savannah port. In April of 1862, the lighthouse found itself in the crossfire of one of the most historic battles of the Civil War, the attack of the Confederate-held Fort Pulaski. Amazingly, the lighthouse managed to completely avoid sustaining any damage during the almost 30-hour artillery bombardment. Since that time, the lighthouse has continued to stand strong and has been designated by the National Park Service as a historic landmark. Now, the structure is abandoned now, but I have to admit it was very cool to kayak next to a building that was standing during a historic Civil War battle 161 years ago. What did you like best about it? You liked kayak?
Boat.
What kind of birds did you see today? What's the pelican's name?
Thomas the Pelican.
Thomas the Pelican. Aside from the beaches, Tybee Island has plenty of other attractions to explore. The island's small town charm is reflected in its lively main street, which is lined with boutiques, restaurants, and plenty of bars. Our favorite place to eat was called Salt Island Fish and Beer, and it was, I'd say, just over a mile ride from the campground to the actual restaurant. We found a quiet dirt trail that was nearby the campground, and we rode our bikes along that trail, and then we ended up cutting through the residential area. So it was an easy and a safe ride to the restaurant. The restaurant always had great food and service, and the best part, they even had a place to park our bikes while we ate. We had a great time visiting Tybee Island and really can't wait to come back. The River's End Campground and RV Park was a perfect spot to camp, and if you plan on camping in the area, I would recommend booking a reservation because the place fills up pretty quick. So that's it. Thanks for joining us on our adventure to Tybee Island. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have a comment or a question, leave that in the comment section below. All right, we'll see you on the next adventure, and take care.